Tube Review.
What's going on, Tube Nation? Tony Tubes coming back at you. And today I'm very honored. I have my first guest, and we get to do something really awesome together. This is Erik Braley. Say hi, Erik.
Hey, how's it going?
He is the owner and founder of Flashbax, kind of cards, comics, and games, and toys, and
a little bit of everything.
Yeah, everything you need. And honestly, the Christmas season's coming up, and everybody in Aberdeen, if you want to go and get your kids some toys for Christmas, find Flashbacks on North Main Street. Alright, so Erik and I are here, and we are going to watch the new Star Wars Episode VII trailer, The Force Awakens, and it's going to be amazing. And so, Erik, how long have you been a Star Wars fan? Just your entire life?
Pretty much my entire life. I remember, I think the first movie I watched was Empire Strikes Back. I think that was the first one I can remember out in Denver watching it when I was itty bitty. So.
Did you go and do the special features or the special editions when they came out in the 97?
99, yeah. I went out there with an old buddy of mine, Seth Finch from New Mexico, way back in the day. His dad was a preacher man. He took us out there. I remember waiting in line, all that stuff. Yep.
Yeah, it was amazing. I'm really excited. Hopefully we'll all get to go and see it, and when it comes to the theaters near us soon. So, without further ado, here we go. We're gonna check it out.
All right.
Might have to go through some commercials here.
Yeah, that's right.
Watch that entry to Brandon Merriweather for the Giants, D'Amico Ryans for the Eagles. Philly gets the ball to start the second half, and here's Chris with the Toyota halftime. Boomer.
All right, Michael.
Okay. We gotta go through the Toyota halftime show.
Okay. Then we're going fast forward through commercial. We're going to be like, oh, gotta do. I'm gonna go back.
Yeah, I'm fucking nerd. I'll edit this. Alright, let's see here.
Still tell you nothing's cooler than seeing that little Lucasfilm thing.
Wait into November. Broncos,
and the opening crawl, and when the movie actually happens.
Coming up,
I remember
special debut from Star Wars, Force Awakens.
Wow, man, they even make them announce it.
Oh, the whole thing was themed around Star Wars, I guess.
Presented by Toyota. Let's go
It's like
places.
Disney had their hands behind.
Oh yeah, it's the Disney umbrella. yeah. Hopefully it's, hopefully it's better than Ultron. But it's J.J. Abrams. I liked Ultron, but it's J.J. Abrams. And
I like what Abrams did with Star Trek, and it was amazing. And I didn't think anybody could breathe so much life into a dying franchise, and he did. So, and then when he did that interview and said I'm not even a Star Trek fan, I'm a Trekkie. I was like, oh man, if you did that with a franchise you're not even a big fan of.
Right. Yeah.
I wanted to give him a hug.
You're watching the Toyota halftime.
Welcome back, everybody. Philadelphia 17, the New York Giants 7. Quite a bit.
They really make you wait.
There's a million nerds screaming.
We get back to Philadelphia. Mike Tirico. Michael.
But you know who I want to see in it?
Oh, we got going on here.
Been building for generations of fans, and wait no more because the big moment has arrived. For many of you, I know this is a moment you'll never. We have a very special debut for you tonight from the movie Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
Here it is.
Who are you?
I'm no one.
Is that a Star Destroyer?
Alright, that's my favorite thing ever.
I was raised to do one thing. I've got nothing to fight for. Nothing will stand in our way. I will finish what you started.
Nice.
There were stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
Nice.
Dark side. Jedi.
He's some fucking Luke.
The Force.
Oh,
It's calling to you.
nice.
Yeah.
Just let it in.
Ren didn't have his helmet on there. Did you catch that? It looked like he had hair and stuff.
Was that Leia? Just let it in?
Maybe.
Where's Luke at? God damn
I
it!
can't see Luke yet.
Ah.
Who was that getting tortured? That looked like
Quite excited.
that looked like
Just a
Solo
little.
getting tortured.
Really? Oh my god. Should we watch it again?
Yeah, watch it.
We should watch it.
Because I'm thinking that. See, my guess is, and I hate to be Mr. Spoil Sport here, but I'm thinking that I'm thinking Solo ain't going to see it through the end of this film, man.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think he was doing this to fulfill a contract, and I think he's done.
This is a moment.
After this one.
You know who I don't think's gonna make it out?
Yeah.
C-3PO. There's that part where you know it's Luke and he puts his hand on R2-D2.
Yeah,
It looks like something's burning.
maybe.
And like, off in the, in front of them that we can't see.
I
And
would cry if they killed C-3PO.
right?
I hate
Right?
him,
But I know that Anthony Daniels hates wearing that suit.
well, yeah.
So who knows? All right, let's
Don't
watch
forget,
this
we
shit.
have a very
One more.
special debut for you tonight from the movie Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
So we can listen to this
Where's she going?
Well, she's like out in the wastelands. And she supposedly lives with or meets somebody, so.
I'm no one.
I'm guessing she saved that black dude, the stormtrooper.
Maybe, yeah.
And then she's like, oh, life outside of this, just like Luke. That's
I was raised to do one thing. But I've got nothing to fight for.
yeah, you're fucked, bro.
I wonder what that is.
Our way. I will finish what you started.
She's a fanboy, I like her. Why? Yeah, that was
I think that was Oscar Isaac.
There were stories about what happened.
The guy in the red suit that gets into the
It's
X-Men.
true. All of it. The dark side. A Jedi.
I'm liking that little
The Force. It's calling to you. Just let it in.
That was Hayden Christensen.
That wasn't him.
Yeah, the hell it was.
That wasn't
The
him.
hell it was.
That was Leia, dude.
No, not the voice.
What? The...
Backtrack it. Okay? Okay, play. And pause. On the dude with the lightsaber. You tell me that
No, that's Adam Driver, dude.
Is it?
That's the dude that's playing the new
Is it?
Sith.
Well, he looks almost identical to Hayden from the back.
From
man.
the back.
rough hair, the style, the stance, the
Just
fighting,
let it
everything.
in.
Man,
He's
really?
got that black hair. That
Okay. I haven't seen what he looks like, so.
But you know what I'm thinking? They keep showing us this silver stormtrooper.
Yeah.
I think that's Luke.
No, that Silver Stormtrooper is, I heard somebody saying that's, Bree from Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's,
Okay.
she's like, an elite, goes out doing, there's gonna be so many characters to keep track of it.
Oh my gosh. It's they have to set it up for, more universe after this and stuff, especially considering Harrison Ford and Carrie Fisher.
So all we got was like a scene of Carrie Fisher hugging Han Solo. We got Han Solo talking to the kids.
With did you notice like the computer light film, like the Tony Stark thing that they were looking through each other at and everything, and
the hologram thing.
I guess that's feasible considering they had like the holographic game, that chess game sort of thing that they were playing in the first one.
Probably in the same section of the ship then, yeah.
Yeah, so it looks awesome. I think it looks amazing, and I'm even more excited for it now. Every trailer that comes out, I'm more excited. So
it'll be good. I know. I was just reading online, like a bunch of people were having they crashed cinema sites buying tickets.
Totally.
Because the tickets went on pre-sale tonight too, and couldn't coincide with this, and I guess people were just click trying to get on. So
I'll probably have to be one of those week or two after dudes.
I'll get my tickets, but I'm still going to wait in line.
Yeah.
I gotta wait in line. That's like a tradition for me.
I've never waited in line for a movie.
Oh man, I've done it for all the when they re-released the films in the 90s. I did for episodes 1, 2, and 3. I was even one of those dorks that I remember at episode 3, I got in a huge lightsaber fight with a kid.
Nice.
That was awesome, and we had a lightsaber duel with him to get his position in line because we were 12th in line. He was 4th in line, and so we.
Did you win?
Oh, my buddy was this huge old big guy. Yeah, we won. It was good times.
So you guys just switched. You didn't have to go to the back of the line, did you?
No. Yeah, we just switched spots.
So in the 90s, I went to A New Hope and I went to Empire, and then my sister and her friend decided, in that span of time between Empire and Jedi's release, my sister and her friend decided to talk me into going to Howard Stern's Private Parts in the movie theater. Oh yeah, in the movie theater. My father found out about that, and he forbade me from going to Return of the Jedi.
Tell me you went anyway.
Hell no, I didn't. I was no, man, I was 12 years old, man. They had complete control of my life at that point in time. I had no control of shit. And so, yeah, dude, and to this day, I'll never forgive my sister or my father for that moment, because, yeah, man, that's that's history, man,
Yeah, no, my buddy Seth, his dad was the old preacher man at one of the local churches, and he ran a youth group, and they were big Star Wars fans, so I always hung out there, because all my friends went to this youth group, and
right.
I never did, but I went there and hung out with all of them, and so every time those came out, he was like, alright guys, let's go, and he would go and wait in line with us, and we'd always get God, I think he went out and bought us posters. Each time we went and watched a film, we got a poster or something. And it was just a really fun deal.
If our theaters around here actually put the posters on the outside, like a lot of theaters do around the country, I'd burgle that shit. I would totally burgle that shit and go and grab me one of those posters.
That new poster looks amazing with all the characters.
Where's Luke?
Dude, they're going to play it up, man.
Hashtag, where's Luke?
Where's Luke?
Man.
You gotta play him up, though, you know what I mean? It's been 20 plus years. So.
See, a lot of fanboys are huge fans, and a lot of them are huge Han Solo Millennium Falcon fans, and all that stuff. Luke Skywalker was my hero. The name Skywalker was such a god name in my eyes when I was a kid.
See, I've always been a horror person. I cheered for the bad guys. Like Bosk was one of my favorite characters, even though he's in the film for next to nothing. But it's all the side stories, and then and then Clone Wars. You get hear about his people and how they train, and it's just horrible But I always cheered for the bad guys. I was always cheering for Shredder and stuff. But more so in science fiction films like Star Trek, Star Wars, I cheer for the vehicle designs. Nice. More than anything else. I'm my father's son when it came to he liked cars, I liked sci-fi vehicles. So I nerd out over just subtle nuances, why did they change this and that,
Right.
So one of the first things I really enjoyed was with the way the new X-Wing wings are, instead of being two flaps that open up like that, it's actually one whole piece that's overlaid, so the back half goes up and the front half goes down.
Nice.
And then they come together, so it's you can go. They're still using older equipment, but they've modded it out in the last 30 years. So It's what you do with, like, you know, some of these countries have an F-16 jet that's 35 years old. What are you going to do with it? You know, you keep tweaking it just little by little to where it's almost a whole different plane. So.
Right. Well, and I read on IMDb that they really went for a lot of practical sets.
Yeah.
Practical, you know, the tchotchkes and stuff like that they used in the first ones, and so that I'm really excited about that. I'm really glad they stuck to that because the original ones just looked like a cartoon. Some of it, you know, or not the original ones, but the prequels.
Yeah, yeah.
They just looked really cartoonish. But it's interesting that you were talking about you root for bad guys because what I've wanted to see for a long time, even before the new Star Trek movies came out, is I've wanted to see Russell Crowe play a Klingon. I think
that would be tight.
That would be, you know, him to that would be just
well,
like
his eyes and that kind of steely look, man. If you didn't do so much of the face makeup, just gave him beard and stuff, and then, you know, obviously the ridges, no, but like if you downplayed, sometimes they do too much face makeup. If you just kept his face in. He would look like a steel-eyed little Klingon. That would be
his Ricardo Montalban's Khan, dude. That is what that would be. He would be this generation's that bad guy.
You need to get a hold of him before. Well, shit. No, the next film's already done filming. Make it for the fourth film.
Right. Well, and if they go with canon from the first J.J. Abrams Star Trek, he's gonna, or second J.J. Abrams Star Trek, he's gonna have like little earrings, as the screen junkies call them, blingons.
Blingons. I haven't heard that. That's good. I like that.
So
I enjoyed it. I've been enjoying the new Star Treks, but this is
gonna. I think this is gonna blow the shit out of our ass.
Yeah, it's. You know, it's one of those, like, Jurassic World was a big opener, eye-opener for me, because when you watch the money that came in from that, I just remember sitting there and going, there's no way that made that much money. That's impossible. It was fun, but there's no way a film that was pretty much a modern remake of another classic film, just literally almost the whole storyline was the same, and I was like, there's no way. And then I think back on and go like, nah, we needed this. This is something we needed. We didn't know we needed. And I think a lot of people are like, oh crap, I needed this. We are going to see numbers that we cannot comprehend. We are going to see numbers that nobody in cinema has ever been able to sit back and just go like, you know, like freaking Avatar and all these are just going to get crushed.
Yeah.
You know, we thought Avatar did things. This is going to do... I can't even comprehend.
Well, which is great because if Star Wars The Force Awakens blows even like Avatar out of the water, then that brings hope to me because I am such a fan of practical effects.
Yeah.
That it'll be really cool to see a movie that uses almost, you know, they tried to use as many practical effects as possible.
And the reasoning behind it was he was like, you know, what made Return of the Jedi great? What made these films great? It was like, it was puppets. They were working with such minimalist stuff, but on such a grand scale, and it felt real. And you look at it and you go like, God, I love it. Like when he did they did a donation/contest thing, like a charity deal, and he released a little promo video, and it's Abrams on the set, a Tatooine, you know, and he's talking, and then like a little alien walks up behind him, and he's like a peddler, and it reminded me of that gal from like The Labyrinth, who had all the crap on her back, you know, and stuff. And it was just like, oh my god. And then he's like, hey, you know, get out of here. And the puppet's like, rah, 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 walks off. And you're like, I would almost believe that's like a real alien walking behind him. It looks good.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Well, hey, thank you very much for tuning into Tube Review. Once again, thank you so much, Eric, for being my first guest.
Oh, thank you for having me. It was kind of fun, yeah.
And it was really cool just to be able to do something for this because it's such a special thing, you know, so...
Yeah.
For us, at least. So
word. I waited all day for this, so...
I did too. So thank you guys very much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on Tube Review. Tube Review.